Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is out there with Snow. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Tiny out there with Jokic, and it's Burton in at the 3 slot. And it's the Hawks to start out. Young with the ball. Drives to the hoop, and the layup falls.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Here's Snow. Ball, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Snow. Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Herter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for your Hawks, Kevin Herter. I count 1 shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Passes it to Snow. And here is Ball. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Herter. There's the 3. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining,
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. Here's Big Daddy. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got his second bucket.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Young with the steal. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you
Snow. The feed to Nurkic. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Big Daddy. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. That one's off. Still out of sync. Hawks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Young. The pass to Titan. The shot's good.
They are on fire. Just in a great groove here early on.
Here's Big Daddy. To the inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Young outside. Pass to Burton. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tiny's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if they're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Nurkic, the pass to Big Daddy. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Tiny. He has 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 5. Driving inside. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Tiny, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Big Daddy.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Here's Tiny. He's got 7. Really left alone that time.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancing. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Bucks trail by 13. Passes to Snow. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Young passes to Tiny. Pass to Jokic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ball dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Young pass to Jokic. Ball's knocked loose. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Atlanta leading by 8. In the corner, Herter with it. Drills it from outside. Herter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Giannis passes to Snow. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tiny. He has 7.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And there's the drive. Power down with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Young after the basket by Milwaukee. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Ball, the pass to Big Daddy. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. He gets that one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty. Staying engaged, that's really what defense is all about.
For the Hawks, Dwight Foreman's checked in, and Wilkins subbed in for Kevin Herter. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Big Daddy, 11 points in the game. Got 3 off the mark. 4-on-3 break. Stolen by Ball. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Big Daddy. Burton grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 13, and it's Grant in the corner. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Big Daddy. Here's Giannis. Here's Big Daddy. Here's the pass to Snow, out to the wing. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pierce is checked in for Tiny. Stolen by Grant. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Grant leading the charge. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Grant. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for Big Daddy.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside, Pierce. Wilkins kicks to Pierce. To the wing right side. Elbow shot. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
There's Big Daddy. He's got 13. Inside. In low. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Pierce dishes to Grant. Back to Pierce. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ball, the pass to Big Daddy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Big Daddy's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Here's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And yes, it's good.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Ball, the pass to Big Daddy. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. A shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Pierce. The shot comes out. Great tee that time from Giannis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Count that one. And that's now 18 points for Big Daddy.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the inside. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Korkmaz checked in for the Hawks. He doesn't get the second one.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Or the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Grant. Pierce trying to break free. It's deflected. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Wilkins. Here's Big Daddy. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Hawks on top, up 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
I'm seeing the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Snow. LaMelo Ball is out there with Big Daddy. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. The Big Daddy passes the ball. There's Big Daddy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Wilkins against Ball, and that one's good. Wilkins. And the Hawks lead by 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Grant finds Pierce. Outside Wilkins. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Wilkins. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Big Daddy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ball against Wilkins. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. There's Big Daddy. He's covered by Grant. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Big Daddy. 20 points for him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
That's the Korkmaz. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to Big Daddy. Misses off the right eye. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Here's Pierce. It's rebounded by Snow.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Giannis against Pierce. Antetokounmpo passes to Big Daddy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 22. Ball to pass to Big Daddy. Driving the lane. Huff. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak. Will go for a different look here. Here's Jokic. He has 5. And there's the pass to Tiny. Good on the three-point shot. Tiny's got 14 points. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Big Daddy. Jokic defending. Pass to Big Daddy. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Big Daddy. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Atlanta with the ball. Here's Jokic. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 22 to the paint. Giannis dunks it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Tiny. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Tiny with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Hogs making a change here. Burton's checked in. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Snow. Here's Big Daddy. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Inside, Tiny. Back in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, ball. Here's Big Daddy. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass. Nasty jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Tiny after the basket by Milwaukee. And too long on the shot. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Big Daddy. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Tiny's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Young. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's now 8 points for Trae Young.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Snow the pass to ball. From deep 3-point range, Atlanta with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 26. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the basket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Big Daddy. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Big Daddy's got 29 in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
It's tipped, and they'll get it. Bucks trail by 4. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one, and Atlanta will go the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The Hawks have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
11. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 29 points. Pocket 6. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hurd. He's covered by Ball. Passes it to Burton. Back to Herder. From downtown. He can't get that one. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Down low. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Big Daddy. Off target with his 3.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Kicks to Young. Here's Tiny. 24 points for him. And that one is hammered home.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. They could use a bucket. Doesn't go for it. And Atlanta will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Tiny, and again, it's Atlanta.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Bucks now, after the basket by Atlanta.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
For Milwaukee, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls for the Hawks. Mike Foreman's checked in, and it's Pearson for Nikola Jokic. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Ryan Foreman. Here's Grant. And the Rejection by Giannis. They get it back. Stolen by Ball. There's Big Daddy. He's got 31. The train. Here's Giannis. Drops in the layup for two. Giannis has got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to. You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Big Daddy after the basket by Atlanta. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Young for three. No good there. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us, and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Hawks, they've been playing extremely tough, and you can feel that they believe they can come away tonight with the championship. If they come out of the locker room with that same emotion we saw in the first half, they may very well do just that. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers, long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Bucks?
They couldn't get anything from Giannis. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bucks trail by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Jokic is out there with Tiny, and it's Burton in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointers, Snow. And they recover it. Over to the left wing. Here's Big Daddy. No good from outside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Look at Tiny. He's been really playing well.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Big Daddy's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Tiny. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his third. 14 foul.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
11. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The Big Daddy passes to Snow. The pass to Big Daddy. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Burton. Banked in off the glass. Burton's got his third basket of the night right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For 3, Snow. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Tiny. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 36. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. It's held in by Jokic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. Here's Big Daddy. Buries it from 3-point range. Big Daddy's got 39.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. The Big Daddy passes to Snow. Here's Big Daddy. Jokic defended. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Big Daddy.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Big Daddy, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Korkmaz checked in for Burt.
Korkmaz.
Big Daddy. Hands it from downtown. Big Daddy's got 44.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Giannis outside. Here's Big Daddy, and that one is stuffed right through.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Here's Young. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Tiny's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
There's Big Daddy. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Here's Big Daddy. And he jams it with authority.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Wilkins is checked in for Kevin Herter. Here's Tiny. 37 points for him. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Ball, the pass to Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Wright Foreman's checked in, and it's Pearson for Nikola Jokic.
You gotta love the heart that Giannis has. I mean, it's just on full display how he loves his team, he loves his community, he loves playing the game. And he really always makes an extra effort to help and support other people. He's an impressive young man.
Bucks trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ball's got his second basket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Looking to get it going. Pierce trying to break free. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Ball, no good. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Good on the bucket. Pierce has got 6. The Bucks shooting really well. 54% from the floor.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wilkins against Ball. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo inside. Pierce covering, and Giannis gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Atlanta calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Jokic has checked in for Pierce, and Burton subbed in for Korkmaz. Passes it to Wright Foreman. Here's Wilkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bucks passing it around. Jokic with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Giannis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Grant surveying the D. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo for the lead. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.